everyone, my name is Vianney, and today I'm back to show a haul, a 70% off Pandora haul. I did shop the recent April 70% off Pandora like flash sale that they had on there. And first I'm going to start off with these smaller items that I got. First I started off with these little petites. I do have some petites and I only have one locket, so I've never wanted to go too crazy on how many I have, or too excessive, too many doubles, stuff like that. But I was missing the little star, the CZ star, and just the plain round one. And I got these because I have the Mickey Mouse heart with Minnie and Mickey in it, this one. So I thought these might look really nice to go with that one because I was having a hard time at figuring out what I wanted to match with this one. So that's that. Next up, maybe I should do the back. The back has little just the little holes from where the CZs are on both of them. I wasn't expecting this one to be like a little indent. I thought it was going to be flat, but it doesn't change my opinion about it. They're cute, nice to have, and at 70% off it was kind of, a no-brainer. Next up, the Pandora Shine. Yep. Pandora Shine Wishful Spacers. They're rounded on one side. Oops. Rounded on one side and more of like a chevron shape on the other side. I guess they're part of the Wishbone collection where everything had that little like point on it. And at the 70% off, I think they were like $18. And I figured it was a good time to buy them for the price. And Pandora Shine, they're a little bit pricier, so I figured it was a good buy. Next up, I got 2 Pandora pieces. Well, initially I ordered 3, but I had a little bit of an issue. The Pandora two-tone Dream. There's some Mickey Mouse heads in there, some hearts, and of course in the Disney style lettering, we have the Dream. Okay. And it is an open work, so there's no little, twist screws on the inside. Next up is kind of similar to that heart I just showed. I think that's making this go out of focus. Next up is the Pandora Disney Mickey and Mickey Mouse and a heart on one of those button style beads or charms. It's got hearts on the sides, the CZs on the edge, and Mickey and Minnie in black enamel on the heart. It's similar to that little heart I have from the Petites. Next up, I got some Pandora Rose pieces. First thing I got is the Pandora Rose, the Matte Brilliance clips. I got 2 of them. They're really pretty. I wasn't sure how much I would like them, but I really love them. So see, they do look matte, but at the same time they catch the light and they really shine. And something I did not know about these was when you open them, they actually have the silicone on the inside, like the clips that have silicone, see the black down there, but then the clear on the sides, they have silicone kind of like the Pandora Essence had. So this one will be extra safe on your bracelets. Like it'll be really hard for it to move. It's not as good of a demonstration on this because it's the multi-strand bracelet, and I put them on here for now because I was trying out a look. I did get the Pandora Rose rocket ship from the Reflections line. I do not have a Reflections bracelet, and after talking to multiple people on Instagram about their experience with the Reflections bracelets, they keep kinking up on them and just, I guess, not being like as easy to work with. So I don't think I'm going to get one of those at all. And I was playing around first with my Pandora lariats and making a little makeshift bracelet. But then I was talking with someone, her name is Marie Charming. I told her that I used a lariat, and then she said that it would probably work well on the multi-strands, and it's so true. These are 5 cords across, so if you look at it this way, it's just the perfect length or width for this. So it works out really nicely. I may consider getting more reflection clips now that I know that I can use this for my reflections clips. So I just got this one just to kind of play around with because of the deal, the savings it was. And I'm really happy I went for it because, I made some nice little discoveries. Next up, more Pandora Rose. Also the Matte Brilliance, but these are the Matte Brilliance hoops. Again, I got these. I was not sure how I was going to like them, but they're really beautiful. The color is nice. The effect that it has with those little dots is really nice. Again, it's matte, but at the same time it catches the light. They're shiny, the little hearts on the inside. The only thing that I'm not sure of is they're not perfect circles. This one is more of an oval than the other one. But do you see that? They're not perfect circles. I don't have any other Pandora hoops like this, or the larger sizes that were the ones that clip like this, and I can't compare if they're supposed to be round or not. I did wear these all day yesterday. Excuse me. I did wear them all day yesterday, and I mean, I had no problems with them. They didn't open or anything like that, so I am going to keep them, even though they're like this. I'm not going to bother asking or, reaching out to, oh my gosh, I apologize, a Pandora, or I'm sorry, a Rue LaLa customer service member, because I didn't have any issues with them, and when I was wearing them, you can't tell that they are not round. So, I mean, they just might be like that. But again, I didn't have an issue with them opening or anything like that, and you can't tell, so I'm just going to keep them. Next up, bracelet. I got one of those fabric cord bracelets, the new ones. These were so cheap at the 70% off that I figured I would might as well try one and see what I thought about it. I refused to get these while they were in the Pandora store because I thought they were not worth the money. And with the 70% off, I figured, it couldn't hurt to try. Got a size 1. I put some travel charms on here just because it was like, more of a, I don't have enough to fill up a bracelet. It's more of like a mini set. The weight isn't too bad for this. It's kind of hard to put on, to be honest, when I was trying to put it on yesterday after I put the charms on. And when you think about it, a safety chain would not really work for it unless it's a silicone one, because this is smooth and this is just a random little closure. So I would not trust too many charms on it just because I don't know how likely this is to open or lose or any of that. So I don't know, I guess we'll see how this goes. But yeah, I figured, it was, and it's a nice color, so I figured it was just a nice thing to try it this way. They were more of like they promoted them as like a friendship bracelet thing where you have one and you give one to your friends. So they weren't, and I think they would put them on when they were promoting them. They would just put one of those little like best friend like sets of charms where you would keep one piece, your friend would keep the other piece. So I guess they weren't meant to hold too many either. But I don't know, I'll see how this goes. And then I saved the best for last, in my opinion. The Pandora Shine drawstring bangle. So this is kind of like the open bangles, and this is kind of like those snake chain bracelets that have that little piece on it. When you look, I mean, original price this is $200. So with the 70% off, I think it was $70. And I decided now was a good time to try this. I'm going to be extra careful with it because per reviews on the Pandora website, people have had issues with this opening up on them, this breaking, or this breaking, and I think that might be a little bit of user error. Just because I've never had any issues with this one, and I've had this one maybe for 2 years or more. I mean, I have had an issue here where I put too much weight on, and this little snake chain, the chains kind of are a bit too flexible, a bit too open here. But as far as this stuff, I haven't had an issue other than one of these opens and one of them does not. So I'm just going to be careful. I mean, I'm always careful, like I'll open this, I'll twist it, make sure it's really on there, I'll let it go, I'll close it, you know, I'll kind of check that it's secure. I've never had an issue with these, but these are actually like sealed. They're soldered closed with another piece of sterling silver, where these, it's 2 little hoops. But again, they did that, I guess, to see if anyone who had potential problems maybe with this one, maybe this one would be, you know, a better option for them to use. And then I've never had an issue on my other one with the beads falling off, and then the cords coming out because there was no stopper. But I never pull them through here like pulling this off. I always hold them by the chain, and then I slide. So I mean, you know, we'll see how it goes. Again, I'm gonna be extra careful, and again, if something were to happen, my thoughts were, you know, with this and I'm no longer able to exchange this, I can always put this piece, these chains on this, so it'll be kind of like two-tone, but you know, it's kind of like a backup thing. And I don't know if I think this is too small of like a circle to use as yeah, I wouldn't be able to use just this piece as an open bangle. It's too like open. But again, I'm just gonna be extra careful. I'm gonna be extra careful with it. And I wanted the look of the gold for this one. It's really like yellow, like a really yellow gold compared to more of like the two-tone things. And you know, that's nice. And I got this because I was playing with some of the Pandora Shine things from like the first kind of, when it first released, with the bees and like the honeycomb stuff. And I had matched that with some Muranos. Where are they? With these Muranos, they're black and yellow. And they just didn't look good having the Pandora Shine with some two-tone things and some of the other things I was trying to match with this. So I decided I could maybe do like a little mini set, maybe with the honeycomb and the bee things, and the black and yellow Flowers for You Murano. It's long retired with the Pandora Shine on this bangle. I thought, you know, it just might look nicer on here. So once I saw that, I guess like I'll post a picture on Instagram. You can follow me on there. Maybe I'll do a video once I complete the bracelet to give you you know, just like what's on my bracelet type of a video. Then this is everything I'm keeping from the 70% off Pandora Rue LaLa sale. I did order to go with my 2 Disney charms that I just got, that two-tone Pandora Mickey 90th anniversary like dangle, and I ordered that, but whoever was packaging my order added this to my bag thinking it was going to fulfill my order. I guess when this was in the baggie, I don't know, they must have had them sorted with like the Disney things, and they must have thought this was the Mickey Mouse dangle, but it's actually the Pinocchio dangle. So this is not what I ordered, and it's lesser value of what I did order. So right away I just emailed the Rue LaLa customer service, told them what was going on. I mean, I'm not happy with the outcome. That charm that I wanted is sold out when I checked on the Rue LaLa website again, and they just gave me a returning like a shipping label to return this, and I'm just getting a refund on my other charm. But I really wanted that charm, but I figured I would show this in case anyone was considering the Pinocchio. You know, maybe having this close-up would help you decide with, you know, any like a picture, a video. So it is really cute. He looks like, you know, just the regular Pinocchio per the Disney movie. Only thing is, if you're considering it, you should probably know the little arms move. That is such a cute detail. And the little legs move. Let's see. See? The little legs move. So that's just so cute. Such like a darling little detail for this charm. And if I liked the Pinocchio movie or Pinocchio more, I would consider this charm, but I'm just I'm really indifferent to that movie and Pinocchio, so that's why, you know, he's gonna go straight back. But anyone who's a Pinocchio fan, like this, I would think, you know, these moving, that would make it a yes for me considering whether or not to get it if I were into Pinocchio. I do have the Pinocchio, the little cat, the Figaro charm, and I love it. But I got it, not so much because of the Disney movie. I got it during another Pandora Rue LaLa sale because we have a cat named Nico, and he looks just like this. His face, or like, you know, his head is black and his face is white, kind of where this is sterling silver. And he's a really goofy cat. We rescued him from a local, you know, pet shop that we did our county's SPCA program. And he was actually found in the wild. He was a couple months old, and he was just abandoned in the wild in the same town that we actually live. And someone, you know, got him from there, took him there, and then, you know, he ended up getting adopted and going straight to the same town where he was found. He's never run away. You know, try to go to where he was found, but this little Pinocchio charm just reminds me of him. But yeah, sometimes Rue LaLa does you know, make mistakes. They have issues, but their customer service is great. They've always been very wonderful with trying to make up for whatever went wrong. It's just a shame where, you know, I've had cases where one package was lost one time and the charm was sold out, so there was nothing they could do, so they just refunded me. And now with this one, they made that mistake, and of course I get to, you know, I'm going to return this, and I got my refund for I am going to get the refund for my charm once they have received this and they process it. But it's a shame because it's sold out, and even if I return this, I will not be put on like a waiting list to, if someone returns it, it goes straight to me. So, you know, it's a little bit of a bummer, especially since I got that with the 70% off, so I won't be able to get that charm with that sale again. But, you know, other than that, they do try hard to please everyone. And, you know, it's just really great that they have these flash sales where you can get a really good bargain. Like, again, like this was $200, I got it for $70. These were, I think, like $115. I got them for, I think, like $40 or $45. You know, it's just nice to have that option in the U.S. They do ship within U.S. and to Puerto Rico, because Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory. I don't know the exact terms, but, you know, that's what it is as far as I understand. So, you know, I think they ship out there too. But, you know, unfortunately, they don't do worldwide shipping. So yeah, I don't think you even have access to the website or app if you are out of the US to even try to shop it, I think. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my videos. Give my videos a thumbs up if you're enjoying them. Leave a comment. And until the next one, bye-bye.